I just saw him get caught by a linebacker in the first preseason game that I don't remember seeing before.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't even get to the edge.
I mean, he's not what he was.
He's faster than 90% of the quarterbacks, but he doesn't have that elite stuff that he had when he first came in my opinion.
I don't know. He was noticeably pretty fast, pretty quick on this particular play. But maybe he just had slow guys running
to
after
his
him.
credit, everyone seems to like what he's done so far. I haven't seen anything that's overwhelmed me, but I haven't followed his every snap.
Right.
Look, I hope it works for him. I hope he has a long career. He says, Tom Brady's 41. I'm only 28. He says, I got a lot left. So we'll see. He was at the podium, or he was asked recently about facing the Redskins.
I've got nothing but love for the Washington Redskins and the organization. They drafted me. 2012 gave me an opportunity to play this game that I've dreamed of playing. And, so I'm really grateful to that. So, yeah, if I get that opportunity to go out there and play against them, it won't be any more special or less special. But I'll always know where I started.
Has he slowed down with the corny messages?
I think so.
Like no pressure, no diamonds, all that.
I don't follow him on social media anymore, so I don't know what he's doing, if he's putting that stuff out there. But I think so. I think he's matured. I really do.
Okay, good for him.
Yeah, good steps. And then let's play the last clip here where he talks about his final auditions Thursday against the Redskins.
I just try to earn the respect of my teammates, get the coaches to trust me, and I think I've accomplished those things, but still looking to grow with this team. So if I'm blessed with that opportunity, I'm more than willing to take it.
Yeah, so you know what? Deep down, I do root for him. I hope he makes it. But more than anything, I care about what the Redskins are doing. And as we approach this game, really this is all about the final roster decisions, the bubble guys. And there are quite a few guys on the bubble here. Let's go to the Jay clips where Jay talks about what goes into making a roster decision for a player.
When you're making these roster decisions, how much do you weigh, the what have you done lately versus what a guy has done through OTAs, training camp, and I guess for a veteran in previous seasons?
You try to, you look at their past performance in the NFL, you look at what they've done since OTAs, you look at their performance in preseason, you look at their health, you look at what they can offer on special teams, all that, very, very important.
And it goes more into the special teams.
I try not to jump to any conclusions too soon because somebody's going to show up or somebody's not going to show up in the last game and could make a very big difference. It won't tell the whole story, but it'll have a lot of impact in this final say. And special teams will also. That's really the unit that I'm looking most closely at is special teams, for core backup positions. You have to be good on special teams.
All right.
You have to be good on punts. Kickoffs,
Obviously, just get rid of kickoffs.
kickoff
already.
coverage.
I'm over
it's
kickoffs.
not important anymore.
Oh, he's kneeling 9 yards deep in the end zone.
What's
I'm
the
really
percentage
surprised.
of kicks that are are returned?
I was just going to ask you that.
Probably 20%.
I was going to say 20.
Good.
But who knows?
Drabby, you can
We
find
might
that
be
pretty
way
quickly.
off. We might be way off.
Find that pretty quickly. All right, but let's go through. A lot of people have their roster projections out there, but we touched on it earlier, and we have them on all the time. Let's go with John Kimes, who's put it out there on ESPN.com, his 53-man roster, and I looked at it, and we can go through this, I think, pretty quickly. He's got 2 quarterbacks. I don't think anybody's going to complain or quibble with that. I hope Kevin Hogan finds a landing spot. Nice to see a local kid from Gonzaga do well. But they really don't need him if Colt's healthy. So they got Alex and Colt McCoy there. That's 2 spots.
The only problem with Kevin Hogan is he went to Gonzaga.
That's his only flaw.
Yeah, it's his only flaw.
We won't hold it against him. Running back, John's got him. That's probably the most intriguing position for the media and for the fans. John's got him keeping the 4 big names, right? Rob Kelly, Chris Thompson, Adrian Peterson, and Samaje Perine. He's got Capri Bibbs and Byron Marshall on the outside looking in. And I think some of that thought is both guys have eligibility still for the practice squad. So that might make the most sense.
I still don't understand the Rob Kelly fascination, why he would make the roster again, other than he's Jay's pet.
They see him as the backup to Adrian Peterson, like the best option.
Well, isn't it redundant that Perine is there too? Then you have 2 guys that are basically the same.
They're still hoping their investment in Perine pays off. They're still just invested in Perine.
And I think they see both of those guys actually catching the ball better than they expected. So you don't have to just have Bibbs there to be your third down back. I think they believe that the other 2 are better runners than Bibbs, and they can catch the ball out
Was
of the
P.
backfield.
Ryan playing teams?
I don't believe so.
Not that I know of.
Okay.
At receiver, John's got him keeping 6. Last year they kept 5. Jay said in an earlier press conference that he could see them keeping 6. Who knows? But if they go 6, according to John, it would be Doxson, Crowder, Richardson, Mo Harris, and then Trey Quinn and Cam Sims.
Cam's the bubble one.
Oh, so he doesn't have him keeping Brian Quick.
That's the dilemma. Maybe they'll keep Quick and then put Sims on the practice squad. But I think the thinking is that Sims has done enough that he wouldn't, that he'd get swooped up.
And
Somebody
they,
would
and they
claim
do
him.
like Quinn.
And they do like
They
Quinn.
like Quinn.
Yeah.
They like
yeah.
toughness.
Yeah.
But man, there's just no experience.
And Quinn can
Besides
play special
Quick,
teams too.
Quinn can, yeah. Besides the Brian Quick, there's no experience back there on the second unit.
Not in the depth.
I mean, a little bit with Harris, but certainly not with Quinn and Sims.